A man turned the person he loved most into a chair. He could feel its heartbeat every single day. It all happened inside a classroom. Moby woke up drowsily, finding a bloodstained chainsaw in her hands. Not far away sat a chair. It was made from human remains. After a closer look, Moby realized it was her teacher. When word spread, police swarmed the school. Moby, found with the murder weapon, became the prime suspect. To keep the case under control, Moby was sent back to school the very next day, but her classmates were repulsed. No one wanted to share a room with a murderer. Moby paid no mind. She focused hard on remembering. When she woke up, she was already in the classroom. Someone must have drugged her and set her up. The real killer had to be someone she knew. Moby sought out the detective on the case, Moby. She even asked to join his detective club. Her life had always felt so boring, until her teacher was murdered and she became a suspect. For the first time, she felt truly alive. Moby's investigation revealed a shocking truth. The murdered teacher was a serial killer himself. He had murdered numerous girls, dismembered them, and turned them into chairs. Just as they finished discussing this, police stormed in. They suspected Moby was the teacher's accomplice. Moby told Moby, "If you can clear your name, I'll let you join the club." Back at school, a new teacher had already taken over the class. But before class began, she found a phone hidden in her desk drawer, left there on purpose by Moby, hoping to lure out the real killer. She had already uncovered the truth from the human chair. Each one was carefully preserved with anti-decay materials. Whoever made them deeply cherished these creations. Moby concluded. The teacher and the human chairs were bound by a twisted love. Out of love, he wanted to keep them close forever. And the victims had willingly become chairs. Following that logic, the killer must have loved the teacher too. One day before the murder, the teacher had texted Moby, inviting her to the classroom, and that he wanted to confess his feelings. But when she arrived, the teacher was already dead. She was drugged and knocked out. So the killer had to be someone who knew about the teacher's plans. Someone who discovered his shifting affection, murdered him out of jealousy, and framed Moby. To destroy the evidence, the killer would surely return for that phone. All they had to do was watch the classroom, and the culprit would soon be caught. That evening, as students headed home, the killer appeared. It was Moby's classmate, Xingye. Xingye was a girl nobody noticed. No one ever approached her. She was insecure and deeply sensitive, so lost that she'd often thought of ending her life. But the teacher was different. He saved Xingye. He spoke gentle, caring words to her, told her he'd always been quietly watching over her. Xingye fell for him. She wanted to keep living for him. Her deepest wish was to be turned into a chair by him, so she could stay by his side forever. He agreed, but days later, he changed his mind. He said he'd fallen for Moby. Heartbroken and enraged, Xingye dismembered the teacher, and turned him into her own human chair. Then she framed Moby. But Moby wasn't angry. In fact, she felt excited to see Xingye's true nature. Seeing Moby's calm, almost amused smile, Xingye knew she had lost. After Xingye's arrest, Moby asked Detective Moby to inspect the teacher's chair. A man this twisted would keep what he loved most close by. Police cut open the chair's outer layer. Inside was a complete skeleton, and a still beating heart. After reading this story, do you know any other twisted crimes like this?